Well, I'm back from attending the big meeting. I learned a lot, but wow, those county commissioners and staff really think waste to energy is a great thing. I'm not so sure. I think I'll talk to some of the experts in this area and learn more about it. Hi, Representative Frank Hornstein. I have heard some people say that these 75% recycling goals are unrealistic. Do you think we can meet them?
Yes. These goals are not arrived at randomly. We know we can get there. The key was putting the numbers into state law so that everyone knows that we're serious. That's important because we are currently burning or burying $200 million worth of material that could have been recycled or composted. What a waste.
Hello, Susan Hubbard from Nothing Left to Waste and founder of Eureka Recycling. I have been told that burning waste doesn't keep us from recycling and composting, and can somehow even help us to recycle and compost more. Is that true?
Not even close to true. We've already made multi-million-dollar investments into burning garbage with money collected from residents that's supposed to be used to reduce waste and increase recycling, reuse, and composting. These new investments commit us to burning waste for decades more. This both competes with recycling, reuse, and composting, and guarantees that burning will win because we are and would continue to be committed to providing tons to the burner, whether we have them or not. It rigs the game so wasting always wins.
Dr. Paul Connett, author of The Zero Waste Solution. People talk about waste to energy as being better than landfilling because landfills leak into our water, as if waste to energy just makes the waste go away. Is that true?
Not at all. Waste to energy proponents want us to believe that waste gets turned into energy. What really happens is waste gets turned into toxic waste that we then either breathe via nanoparticles, tons of which are emitted by the smokestacks, or that end up as toxic ash, which then has to be, you guessed it, landfilled. If you are really trying to protect your water resources by not landfilling, why on earth would you convert waste into a much more toxic substance before burying it? Waste to energy is bad for human health.
Hello, Brenda Platt from the Institute for Local Self-Reliance. I've been told that waste to energy facilities are efficient at making cheap energy. Is that true? Goodness no. According to the U.S. Energy Administration, the operating costs of incinerators are 10 times more than coal plants. They are not a cost-effective way to make power at all. The best way to generate power is with renewables like solar and wind. The cost for these types of facilities has come down and is now on par with coal and other non-renewable sources. Wow, Monica Wilson from Gaia, the Global Alliance for Incinerator Alternatives. Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. I hear folks say that waste to energy is good for the economy. Is that true?
No, incinerators are bad for local economies. As the most expensive waste handling option, they only sustain one job for every 10 jobs at a recycling facility.
It doesn't seem like waste to energy is a very good choice. I wonder if there are any alternatives to turn to instead of burning waste. You know, things that have worked in other communities. So I asked the experts and they said,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely!
we already recycle or compost 50% of our discards. What if instead of spending all that money on waste to energy, we enforce the legislation that makes it a requirement that businesses recycle, prevent the unnecessary wasting of perfectly good food, compost everything we can compost, ban wasteful products and packaging, like plastic bags, reuse and repair items instead of tossing them. Make trash haulers give bigger discounts when you recycle and compost more and waste less. This is called pay as you throw. Make companies that create non-recyclable or compostable packaging responsible for the cost of wasting it. This is called extended producer responsibility, and laws like it are being considered and passed in states all over the country. If we did all this, we'd have darn near zero waste, which would make us healthier and improve our community. Finally, after all I'd learned, I wanted to check back with the Ramsey County staff. If only they could hear all that I had learned, they would change their mind. Hello, I've been learning a lot more about waste to energy, and I have some other questions. If our goal is to increase the amount we recycle, compost, and reuse by 25%, while at the same time we are making a commitment to increase the tons of trash we burn by 21%, how can we both decrease and increase the amount of trash at the exact same time?
If we do happen to be successful at reusing, recycling, and composting, we will need to import waste from other places to make up the difference, in order to keep the facility we're buying economically viable. Don't worry, we're assuming we'll have no problem finding trash to buy from other counties.
So we're going to spend $26.4 million to buy the old Newport waste-to-energy facility, and then spend at least $6.6 million to repair it, and then spend millions more to operate it, and then, if we actually do meet our recycling and composting goals, we will be committed to buy waste from other counties to keep a facility economically viable, when at that point we will not even need it?
Well, yes.